State for Petroleum Resources, who is very well known nationally. And of course, we know he was a governor, a former governor prior to this time, who did not complete his 2 tenure in office. And he has a lot of strong goal supporters. I mean, persons that have firm grip at the grassroots across several key LDAs. So it is not like people were thinking prior to this time. It is not a walkover for the PDP. There's a lot to be done, and of course they know very well that tomorrow is a big day, and it will not be easy at all. For the Labour Party, which I would like to speak about, of course, the candidate of the Labour Party was obviously absent at the peace accord which was signed on Wednesday between the APC, the PDP, and 22 other political parties were present. For some reasons which he attributed to betrayal from the leadership of the party in the state. That has given up the Labour Party, if you ask me. Yeah, but it is not yet ruled until you go into the election for proper tomorrow. And of course, the better side will always have the day. The most strategic party, the best candidate with the best strategies will have the day. So tomorrow is the big day and we are looking forward. But however, we are envisaging citizens, the electorate, to please let us give peace a chance. Election will be war.
Yes.
We want to win the election, whoever we may be. I mean, it's a win for Bayelsa, because first of all, we are all Bayelsans. So we expect the candidate, the most popular candidate that is most acceptable, to win the election by the ballot and not by the barrels.
Yes.
Not be war with the fight. So that's my take on the election. I mean, the outlook for now.
Just like,
thank you. Is pregnant, so a lot will emerge as well.
Thank you, sir. Just like the Federal Republic of Nigeria, before now we had the APC and PDP ruling until the Labour Party showed up from 2022. Which party do you think is most promising to gain such dominance in Bayelsa State as we grow?
Okay, so as the main opposition party after the elections tomorrow, right?
I mean, as the political climate of Bayelsa evolves, which party do you think is most promising to become the third power party? Just like Labour Party gained some level of dominance presidentially. Yes. We're talking about the governorship race. Yes.
For the third force.
Yes.
Yes.
By your analysis.
The third force would still remain the Labour Party in Bayelsa. I would have said SDP, but then they have a structure that is not firm enough. And of course, the candidate of the Labour Party in Bayelsa, Engineer Ray, he is very sound, eloquent, he's a professional. And of course, we know he has the capacity to perform on various levels in terms of attracting development. But then, this thing is a process. And you must be ready for it. There's a lot of obligations that are attached to elections. And from some statements he made during his recent interview, it shows that they were not so prepared financially. But he learned it all, concerning the upcoming election that we're going into tomorrow. So, but they still remain the third force from my perspective, from all I see.
Oh, okay, sir. So, in your analysis, how crucial is voter turnout, and what efforts are being made to mobilize voters for this election?
I beg your pardon, I didn't get that question clearly.
In your analysis, how crucial is voter turnout? The voters turnout, and then what efforts are being made to mobilize voters for this election?
Oh yes, of course, for voter turnout, we expect voter turnout to be very very reasonable enough across the various LGAs. And you know, the political parties have been mobilizing to ensure that voters are being transported down to their various communities where they would cast their votes and ensure that people are not disenfranchised. In fact, even as of today, I saw so many vehicles, and we went to the waterfront to observe what was happening from a civil society perspective, and there were boats, chartered boats taking people down. I know people who left for some riverine communities since yesterday. Free transportation is being provided.
Wow.
I also know from state government perspective, they also shared some guidance and all of these things to ensure that they'll be able to cater for those who go home and don't have resources to feed and all of that. So I think the voter turnout will be good enough. Although a lot of persons are being skeptical about violence, but then the security agencies are on top of it, and we believe that they have the capacity to ensure that there is peace through superior firepower which they have. Yes, you can't fight. Nobody can fight the government and succeed 100%. So.
Thank you so much. By your analysis, which party would you say has the most unity in force to win this election in Bayelsa State?
Wow. Well, speaking as a political analyst, it may seem a little bit partisan for me to pick a political party right now. So I would rather choose to remain neutral. But however, if you ask me the same question by tomorrow morning, when I'm going to cast my vote, I should be able to tell you, after casting my vote, you know, the party that is most popular that I have seen and I can confirm is more accepted, you know, among the electorate. But permit me.
Thank you, sir. But my question was not really about the electorate. My question was the political parties. I'm talking about the partisan members of the political parties. I was asking, by your analysis, which political party seems to have the most unity in force? By that I mean to say that which party amongst its members, their members are very united in force to deliver the candidate of their party. So that was my question.
Yes, you know, if we look at it, all the most prominent political parties, which I would say the big two, they are all united, but we are having situation. The transfer window is still open. You know, we have people leaving the APC for PDP and people leaving the PDP for APC, and this will continue up until tomorrow morning. By midnight tonight, then we can say, okay, this is the party that has a better force. But for now, I can't place a particular party. I mean, that would just be my thoughts.
Okay.
But then we are still watching the scenario, so I should be able to tell you this by tomorrow.
Thank you so much for letting us have you. Do have a beautiful evening, sir. We look forward to having you next time. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you so much, GbaramatuVoice. Keep up the good work, voice of the people.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Here you have Sir Robert
Okolo.
What do you think of his thoughts? Let's hear your thoughts in the comment section. I think that is so on point. It's right on point. What he just said is a little bit contradicting what Mr. Ozegbe has said, that it's very peaceful in Bayelsa State and there is no trace of violence. But he is now saying that there are already some sort of exigencies in some local governments. And then he mentioned that it is those local governments that add some level of prominence, probably the vast number of electorates that are having these challenges. While we hope, we just pray that Nigeria and INEC and Bayelsa State do what is right
for tomorrow.
Please send us your videos, send us your pictures. We would love to hear your stories from tomorrow's election. We want to stream your stories. We want to see them. We want to show them to the world. They can't, and they matter to GbaramatuVoice TV. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. We're going to be here live all day to carry you through the election process until the new leader is unveiled for Bayelsa State. Me and Valetta say have a beautiful night. Thank you so much for staying with us.